It's Kaylin. Welcome back to my channel, The Bookworm Gal. And I am going to be doing a quick little review on two books I just read in the past several weeks. I was in a reading slump for a while, but I kind of got out of it. And I've been reading several shorter books, and I think that's really kind of helping me jumpstart my reading and get more done. So I'm going to be talking about two books that I finished, and I'll just jump right into it. The first one I read was Bowie by Wendy Leigh. And to start off, I'm a huge David Bowie fan, as I mentioned in a previous video. I've loved his music and just his acting and just his persona for a long, long time. So I thought I should really read a book about him. And this one really, really, really missed the mark for me. It's very it's very one-dimensional in such that it really focuses on his sexual encounters more than his music and just his person and his acting in movies. It really reads kind of like a gossipy magazine in that way. It becomes really tedious and kind of uncomfortable to read after a while. He has been with many men and women. So it's kind of, this author kind of chose to focus more on that. And it became really like enough already to read. So I only gave this 1 star on Goodreads. I really just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. She does talk about other aspects of his life, but it's just kind of overshadowed by that particular aspect of his life. And I frankly don't really think a lot of that stuff could be, well verified. And I think she would have done better to focus more on his songwriting, his albums, and more details on that. Would have been a lot more interesting and would have been more flattering to him. So anyway, I did a review on this on Goodreads, and so you can find that under my Goodreads. And like I said, gave it 1 star, so don't really recommend this one. On a lighter note and a happier note, I read Fortunately the Milk by Neil Gaiman, and this was very, very cute. It's very short. Again, like I said, I've been kind of in a streak because I've been choosing to read shorter books and making me feel more productive because I was kind of, slumping through the last couple of books. So this one is kind of reminiscent of Roald Dahl. If you read Roald Dahl as a kid, a lot of the pictures and illustrations are a lot like the pictures in his book. I'm not sure the name of the illustrator who did a lot of those Roald Dahl books, but it really reminded me of those pictures in those books. And also the pictures, I think of, his name is Chris Riddell or Chris Riddell. Or Chris Riddle, I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name, but he illustrated a book I read called The Pied Piper of Hamelin, and that is basically a retelling of that story by Russell Brand, actually. And so some of those pictures were kind of like the pictures in that book, too. So anyway, this is a cute story. I read it in 1 day. It's not, it's high. There's a lot of illustrations, so really you can read it in 1 sitting if you want to. But it's very cute. There's a good sense of humor throughout. It's about the adventure of this father who goes to pick up some milk for his children's breakfast cereal, and he kind of ends up going on a time traveling adventure on the way to doing that. So it's a little hard to explain. I think some of the time traveling might be a little hard to follow for younger readers, but it maintains a really good sense of adventure and humor throughout. And I think the kids would really enjoy the pictures, and adults too. So this I gave a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. And I didn't review it. I don't review all of the books that I read, but some I just feel like writing a review, and others I'll just rate them. So I didn't review this one, but anyway, that's all I have for what I'm currently reading and what I've read. Actually, just what I've read. And I think that I'm going to film a video for September TBR. I'm still kind of figuring out YouTube and what I want to do on a regular basis. But I'm not the best at sticking to a set number of books because I kind of enjoy more spontaneous reading. Like what I feel like reading in the moment is what I might read. I might not necessarily stick to a set list, but I think I might try that just to see how it goes. So I'm going to film September TBR, and that will be coming up pretty soon. Probably I might film it after this one, so I might get back-to-back videos. But that's what's going on with me. I'm actually currently reading The Stranger by Albert Camus. It's another short book, about 120 pages. I'm almost halfway through it. It's really good. The writing style is very simple, straightforward, which kind of surprised me. I didn't know what I was expecting, but it kind of reads very much like a modern realism kind of story. So I like it so far. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. That's it for today. And I will be filming my September TBR, and that will be coming up pretty quick. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.